Hello, everyone, and welcome. Happy St. Patty's Day. I say luck is when preparation meets opportunity. And I have to tell you, I was not manifesting Lifevantage, but when it came my way 13 years ago this month, I really have to say this was a gift. It was a divine gift. I'll tell you a little bit about my story, the product story, the company story, where we are now. And I'm just thanking you so much for being on this call today and taking time out of your day. Thank the person that invited you. We truly do have a gift to share with you. I'm going to make sure everybody is muted so that I can stay focused. Thank you so much. And I was introduced to Lifevantage when I overheard a conversation at yoga. I teach yoga and breath work and meditation. I'm a former television news journalist. I worked in that industry almost 20 years, including here in the Phoenix market. And I left the television news world many years ago when my children were young. I was an older mama. I didn't have kids till late in life, and I really wanted to be home with them. And we went from two full-time incomes to one. I have a husband of 26 years, and I have two children, age 25, a daughter, and a 22-year-old son. And I have to say, I'm just so grateful because I wanted to stay home with them. When I worked in television news, I didn't have time freedom at all. And it was really hard to even get time off when you worked overtime. And the last thing I wanted to do was work another holiday when I had children, and I had waited so long to do that. So when I learned about Lifevantage, was because I overheard somebody talking about their health and how it had gotten better. And I was just blown away. And I said, "What are you talking about?" And that yoga student introduced me to an ABC investigative report that I'm not going to show you right now, but I will say, please get back to the person that invited you on this call and let them know that, hey, I want to watch that ABC primetime because John Quinones did it, and I'll talk a little bit more about that in just a moment. So I'm going to share a little bit about who we are, Lifevantage. We are an activation company. What does that mean? Well, we're not a vitamin or supplement company, although we have some of those, but we really have products that reboot the body's systems. So hopefully you don't have to medicate the symptoms. We activate the cells, reducing the root cause of aging and issues in our tissues, such as oxidative stress. I'll talk a little bit more about that, free radical damage. We have cellular activators that activate your own mitochondria production, the engine of the cell, that are all natural with the science to prove it. And we also have Protandim NAD. So we have three cellular activators. We have a liquid collagen that activates, not supplements, but activates your own production of collagen. Really exciting. We have products for this inside out and the outside in beauty. I'll talk more later, but I want to share why we exist. We exist because of this beautiful little blue bottle. And there's a little yellow pill in there of five natural ingredients, five plants that John Quinones from ABC's Primetime did an investigative report on back in 2005. Does this product say what it's supposed to do? Does it do what it says it's doing? And that was reducing oxidative stress. But there's a lot more that happened here. This was a biotech company from the University of Colorado, 50 years of research in this little yellow pill. And ABC News does the investigative report, an expose. And it turned out to be favorable. You'll see when you watch the ABC, what John Quinones's oxidative stress level was in just 2 weeks. It was reduced by 45%. So a little bit about this amazing company called Lifevantage is we're publicly traded. We're on the NASDAQ. We are a debt-free company. Aaron Brockovich served on our board of directors for 5 years. A lot of really great things. And we rang the closing bell on Wall Street recently. So our flagship product reduces oxidative stress 40 to 70%, 40% on average in 30 days. Protandim is an activator. It activates, if you could please mute yourself, activates the NRF2 protein in our DNA, and it reduces that cellular stress. It has 30 clinical peer-reviewed published studies on it, and it basically is a million times more powerful than any vitamin. So can you please mute yourself? All right, iPhone, I just muted you, sorry. Okay, So no clean recording tonight, but that's okay. So what can happen with uncontrolled oxidative stress? Basically, it is the root cause of aging and disease. And when it gets out of control, it can cause so many issues. It can cause eye issues, heart, skin. It affects every organ system in the body. Diabetics have the highest level of oxidative stress because diabetes affects every organ system in the body. So if you go to the National Institutes of Health Medical Library website called pubmed.gov, this is the NIH, your taxpayer dollars pay for this, so do mine, and you type in Protandim, you're going to see 30 clinical peer-reviewed published studies. Have you heard of Harvard, Mayo Clinic, Johns Hopkins, American Heart Association? National Institute on Aging did a 10-year federally funded study to see if mice lived longer, and it equated to 5 more human years. Halfway through the study, they realized that they had only given the mice half the dosage. American Heart Association, where they could stop right-sided heart failure in mice. So the science is extraordinary. We don't make any medical claims. We don't cure, treat, or mitigate any issues. We just activate the body. So I mentioned briefly at the top, we have 3 Protandim cellular activators that really amplify your body naturally to just do what it used to do when you were younger. Make your antioxidants so you heal better, feel better, have more vitality. Your mitochondria, the engine, the powerhouse of the cell, and NAD. And if you don't know what NAD is, just think of it as the chief cell officer, and it's responsible for cleaning up all the garbage. And as we age, by the time you're in your 60s, you actually lose half of a set of genes that activate this molecule. And without this molecule, you would be gone, not on this earth anymore, in 30 seconds. So what happens when you activate the cellular, when you take all 3 of our cellular activators, there's another synergy that happens, and it amplifies even more fighting oxidative stress from 40% to 73%. The gene responsible for mitochondrial health increases by 90%, 120% increase in the gene responsible for that mitochondria biogenesis, that turnover. And you can see the other ones, 128% increase in the NAD pathway. Pretty exciting. So this is my favorite. I take everything, but I will never, ever, if I had to make a choice, it would be Protandim and collagen and Axio. And I'll talk about Axio in a minute. But the True Science Liquid Collagen is a game changer. If you took collagen out of your body, you would be a blob on the floor. It is actually the glue that holds our body together. And what makes ours so unique and so different is that it's an activator. It's the only activating liquid collagen that I know of right now. And if you see the yellow chart right here, you're going to see in 8 weeks the increase in the collagen density. That's yellow, right? That's the collagen. The ruby red quinoa extract is the activator in that collagen. And what's happening is it's actually increasing your own collagen density with the Protandim by 100%. And it's also helps improve the immune system by supporting what's called our fibroblast cells without getting too scientific. Our studies are on the website. You can take a look at them. And when you combine that liquid collagen and the Protandim, truly you are probably doing the best things that you can do for the inside and the outside in approach. So yeah, we care about skin, hair, and nails, but the collagen is way more than that, because collagen lines your bones, your tissues, your joints, your brain, your eyes, your muscles, and we lose half of our collagen over a lifetime. So this is Bob Wagner. I actually know this man on the left. We were just in South Africa together, and it's really helped him immensely. It can help with stretch marks, fine lines and wrinkles. That's the outside. So if it's happening on the outside, can you imagine what's going on the inside? Pretty remarkable. Now I'm going to talk about one of my other favorite products that you can actually feel right away, and that is our Axio Brain Drink. It is a nootropic, meaning it's nutrition for your brain. It's vitamins for your brain. It activates, and it actually has some NRF2, NRF2 activation in there from the green tea. There's quercetin in there. You may never have heard of these ingredients. Don't worry about it. Magnesium, pine bark, B vitamins, no sugar, no carbonation, We have a caffeinated and a decaffeinated version, and it's only 100 milligrams of caffeine, actually. So it really does help your brain smile, supports focus, positive mood. A lot of people have ditched those toxic energy drinks, and also a lot of people have replaced their coffee. They actually go, "Oh my gosh, I don't want coffee." And a lot of times I won't have coffee in the morning just because I feel so good that I don't even do coffee for that. I just like something warm and tea. Anyway, so here's a child on the spectrum. This is Dr. Brett Brimhall's nephew. And Dr. Brimhall is actually doing a presentation in Tempe on Wednesday evening. He's on the Science Advisory Board for Lifevantage. And this was his nephew at age 9. The child, this is 10 years ago. He's doing remarkable. He used to get in trouble at school all the time. He is graduating in his class. He had actually been held back in kindergarten. His goal was to graduate in his class that he was supposed to, and he actually did. Protandem and Axio in just 2 weeks because the neurotransmitters are there. They're just not always firing up on all cylinders. So this puts the pieces of the puzzle together. I'm going to talk about skincare because that's actually how I said, what? Tell me about Lifevantage. Because I heard someone talk about, oh, and my skin is amazing. So we only had at the time one product for the skin and Protandem when I started Lifevantage. We have evolved into this company that is pioneering nutrigenomics. And this True Renew is a plant-based retinol alternative. I absolutely love it. I have it on my face. I use everything. So you wash your face, we have a cleanser, everything's super clean. A True Lift for the eyes, a 360-degree little metal tip that goes all around. It feels so good. The True Hydrate is also spectacular. It is really what Lifevantage had when I started, but all these have been amplified. They've updated them, so they still have the same plants of Protandem in them, but they also have some other amazing activators in there. So you definitely notice a big difference in your skin. And listen, men need to care about their skin too, right? This isn't just females. So we also have hair care as well, and I love the hair care. It's super clean, and it's also NRF2 activated. It has a scalp serum that can help people who have hair loss as long as those hair follicles are not gone for good. But I'm going to talk about GLP-1 because everybody's hearing about GLP-1 in the news, right? Well, this is a natural alternative to any type of synthetic. Some of those synthetics, some people struggle with, right? Anytime you put something synthetic in your body. But we also know that there's reasons for why people are on synthetics. So anyway, this is for those searching for just having better metabolic health. You all have a GLP-1 hormone. We all do. But as we age, it dies down or it just slows down. And so, yes, weight loss can be, I say, a side effect. What it's doing is rebooting this entire metabolic system because the GLP-1 hormone is in the gut, but the receptors are throughout the entire body, the brain, the stomach, the pancreas, the liver, the kidneys. It is responsible for helping regulate blood sugar. We've had extraordinary results with people on this. Helps improve the heart and brain, the neurological system. And I can tell you, I am on this not to lose weight. I am on this because I get it. I mean, I want my GLP-1 hormone to work well. I want my entire metabolism to work well, because if our metabolic system is off, pretty much 75% of our health is off. My mom passed away from a heart attack. Our father passed away from Alzheimer's. So I'm doing everything I can to activate my brain, activate my cells, activate my body so that I age with vitality, because aging's not optional, but how we age is. So what happens? Oh, there's studies on this too. 140% increase of the GLP-1 hormone, you guys. And this is a plant-based system, super clean. For those that needed to lose weight, there were in a 12-week study, up to 9 to 25 pounds of weight loss. But no muscle loss at all. 100% who lost weight did not lose any muscle. 27% reduction in visceral fat. That's the fat that surrounds your organs that can actually be very toxic. So that's pretty amazing in itself. And most people, I find, they have lost inches So I always say inches is way better than even pounds. And this is a patent pending. And what happens when you take Protandim with the GLP-1, just like anything else you take Protandim with, Protandim's the foundation. There's another synergy that happens that opens up more antioxidant pathways and other beautiful things. And take a minute and a half and just look at the video I'm getting ready to show. But you can see on the screen some of those incredible statistics of people. Basically, it's quieting food noise. So here's a 1.5 minute video. Take a look at this and see how your body, what's happening as we age and
The
what
Healthy Weight
Protandem's
Stack
doing.
gives you all the benefits of the mind-body GLP-1 system and Protandim NRF2 Synergizer. But when you take them together, the benefits of both are amplified. 4 more antioxidant pathways are activated for better defense. And 9 more fat and fatty acid pathways are also activated to help your body use and distribute fat the right way. But that's not all. With Healthy Weight, you're also unlocking a bonus benefit. Just like you see aging on your skin, something similar is happening to your organs on the inside. You may not see it, but guaranteed you're already feeling it. Thinking slower, moving slower, noticing more tweaks and twinges. As aging and stress slow your organs down, it's like a building that starts to crumble. And as structures weaken, wires fray, and power falters. The Healthy Weight Stack is the renovation crew, working 24/7 to restore, rebuild, and renew. Activating 22 new genes to help support, strengthen, and improve the structure and wiring of your organs on the inside. To keep you thinking faster, feeling stronger, and aging smarter. Discover the difference of activation with the Healthy Weight Stack today.
Pretty cool, right? So here's some before and afters. I'm going to kind of fly through these. You can't suck in back fat for sure. I don't need to go through all those slides because that's what that video just showed us. So, but I mean, just look at this, the difference in just a short amount of time. But this is also a slower way to go because you're waking up this hormone and the receptors are throughout the entire body and it takes time for those receptors to wake up. Does that make sense? I hope so. We know most all these people. I knew every one, single one of those women, these last 3 slides. This is Marcy. She's actually here in Arizona as well. So what else can we activate? Well, we can activate our bank account if we want, if you see yourself sharing this. And maybe it's not for you, but maybe it's somebody you know that's open to opportunity. Because I can tell you this has been life changing, you all, and I can do this business from anywhere in the world. And if anybody would have told me that I would be doing this today, I wouldn't have believed you. But I absolutely love what I do. And we are a network marketing company now. Let me tell you what happened. So we were a biotech company from the University of Colorado. The ABC News report airs. There's $5 million of orders. The company's stock goes from $1 to $20 a share. And they're a biotech company. They have no marketing infrastructure. They have no sales team. So these scientists are scrambling to get it online and in store shelves. It was retail for 3 years on Rite Aids or CVS Pharmacy, Rite Aid, GNCs, sitting next to $5 and $10 antioxidants. It was $50 a bottle, and a really ugly white bottle said guaranteed to fight free radical damage. Well, do you think people know what that even means? And the store clerk is more concerned about selling their brand than they are this. So it sat in store shelves and it didn't do anything. So consultants came in 2010 and they took a look at, or 2009, they took a look at the ABC report and they said, you have a story to share. So that's why I'd say, please watch that ABC News report with John Quinones so you can get an understanding of where we are and how we have evolved. So they put it in the hands of people to people because guess what? How do you learn about a good yoga studio, a good restaurant, a good book? You tell people, a good doctor, you tell people. So it's worked for us. We're about a $250 million a year company on track to be a $1 billion a year company in a few short years. GLP-1 launched in October. We sold out in 2 weeks. We actually crashed our website. We are in what's called momentum. Steve Fife is our CEO. He is a visionary leader. Um, he actually evolved our comp plan 3 years ago, and it just went global this month. It's been in transition. He's phenomenal. He's truly a visionary. This comp plan is spectacular. Um, People are being rewarded for being, let's say, a customer gatherer that not doesn't necessarily want to build a team. So people can, we're and company. You can share it with people you know, love, and care about. You can earn up to 30% commission. I'll talk a little bit more about that. But we've been in Newsweek. We've been mentioned as Forbes as the stock to buy. We actually offer health insurance now. As of, I believe it was January or November of last year, we started offering health insurance no matter what your health condition is. Is that not incredible? We have a legacy program that gives back to charities. We even build homes in Rocky Point, and we're a debt-free company, as I mentioned earlier. So the comp plan, I'm not going to get into all the nitty gritty details of it. It's very evolved and it's really awesome. But I would say get back to the person that invited you. Let's set up a time to meet and we can share more with you how you evolve and earn. And you really grow as a human being, to be honest with you. In network marketing, you are only as successful as the people that you help. And that's what I really love because when I worked in television news, it wasn't about that. The person next to me wanted my job and would probably do anything they could to actually get it. But we do have a lot of fun. We do work hard. This isn't netwish marketing, it is network marketing. And it's really a beautiful business model. I'm trying to help educate people on how amazing it is because I think it's widely misunderstood. And it is a $70 billion a year industry. It pays out more than the NFL and the music industry combined. And people want to be home. You know, a lot of people want to be home. And I can tell you there's opportunities. I just returned from South Africa. It was a beautiful incentive trip. We have another one. This is the last month for people to qualify for Alaska. I know my sister who's on this call is going to earn that. She's got 10 more points to go. I don't know who else is on here that's close, but put it in the chat if you are. And also, we help people get to the Growth Summit. So that is a goal for people that become a managing consultant. I won't get into all the details of that right now, but the company really invests in you. They see that you're a leader and that you can make it to the executive ranks. Here's an example. Let's say you just want to be a customer gatherer. You're not necessarily interested in building a team. If you had 7 friends on, let's say, the Healthy Glow Stack with Axio, you're getting paid at least between 275 and 300 a month, then you're paying for your product. Pretty nice, right? And you're sharing and you're getting people healthier. If you want to make a little more, you have over time 27 friends, you're now earning about $1,400 a month. Now, if that friend decides to get her friend, like I have Billy and Tammy on here, then they share it with those people. They can start earning and you can double your money this is just one of the 9 ways we pay you guys. This is just, you can earn up to 30% commission on just customers when you hit what's called diamond tier bonus. And so we all start at 10% and then you earn another 5% as your customer volume increases to where you can earn up to 30%. But I want you to take a look. I know this is a small column, but I want you to take a look at this column in the middle. It's anywhere from $27 a month to $131,000 a month, right? And I know people actually even making more than that. This is the average monthly commissions. We're audited every 90 days. We are publicly traded. So the SEC takes a look at this, and this is brand new, and it's on our website. It just came out in February. And so a senior consultant one is 2,000 organizational volume points coming through your business. You probably have a consultant on your team and some customers. You're relatively new. It is our goal that we try to help all new consultants get to by their first 90 days because it unlocks a lot of bonuses for them as well so they can earn extra income. As you start progressing through the ranks, let's say, I just say, what would make your life different? What would improve your life? And someone said, well, between 3,000 and 6,000 a month. We can show you a roadmap, what that looks like. How much time would you be willing to share this? And we don't sell people. We actually connect with people and we ask people if now were the perfect time for an opportunity to come your way, would it be a good time for you to take a look at it? Or when people have health goals, let's talk health. Let me just show you what we got. We don't care if you're a customer or a consultant. 90% of our business is customer based. We are a customer driven opportunity company. We do not need everybody to be a consultant, but it's those of us that see an opportunity that can be life changing. So in 5 years, I hit what was called Executive Consultant 1. At the time, it paid about 10,000 a month. When I started Lifevantage, I looked at that earnings income and I said, wow, that would be nice, but I don't think I could ever do that because I never made six figures in television news and I've never made six figures. So I thought, well, don't shoot that high, Marisa. Silly me, because in 5.5 years it happened. And it wasn't because of me, it was because of my team. It was because of people also having success in the business. A year later, so people will grossly underestimate what can happen in 1 year and they will grossly overestimate what can happen. Wait a minute, am I saying that right? People will underestimate what can happen in a year and grossly overestimate what can happen in 3 to 5. I don't know if I said that right today. I might need more Axio. So they will overestimate, I got it. They will overestimate what can happen in a year and grossly underestimate what can happen. See, you don't have to be smart in 3 to 5 years. So 3 to 5 years, in 3 years, I was doing really well. I was making maybe 5 or 6 thousand a month in 3 years. I wasn't making that in television news, you guys. I really wasn't. Maybe started to make about that much. But I have to I have to go back and look at that. Yeah, it was. And then a year later, I hit EC2, and you can see the monthly average. And then in October, when GLP-1 hit, believe it or not, I hit EC3, and that's 300,000 organizational volume points coming through your business. Now, it's not me, it's also other people on my team were rank advancing as well. And I want to show you that. So here's a few people on my team, including me, and you can see the average monthly income. Okay. So Jolene Miller out of Canada, SC3, Senior Consultant 3, average monthly salary can be anywhere between $8 and $650 a month. Sharon LaBraca, she's a nurse in Las Vegas, and she has a regenerative health clinic, and she hit MC1 as well in October. And then, of course, I hit an EC3 in October as well. So what we just say is, be at least a customer. Get healthier. You will be happier, I promise you, and you will have a testimony. And don't make it hard. Just say, yeah, I'm gonna activate my body because I want to age well. And you can come in as a customer or you can come in as a consultant. We have different packs for consultants that range anywhere from $250 to $999. This is my favorite one because you get to try most all of the products and you get 2 free tickets to our conventions. We have a global convention, which is $200 a ticket right now. 100, I think it's $199. And I mean, that's a $400 value right there, and you're getting product. So it's that's all you're paying for is product, by the way. So there's really no risk at all. So we just show you other ways to come in as well. And I say just get back to the person that invited you. But I love what Warren Buffett says. You must position yourself in front of a growth curve, not in the middle or at the end, but at the inception, and then realize the window of an opportunity is always closing. So work like there's no tomorrow. And I'll tell you, it's a short-term sacrifice for long-term game. And I can tell you that I have been able to, my husband was able to retire 2 years ago at age 59. We were able to extend, it's not about me. But it's just showing you choices. This opens up choices for you in your life. And I want that for everybody that wants this. And we can show you, we have a roadmap for success. So thank you so much for being on this webinar tonight. Please get back to that person that invited you.